executive summary report shows a summary of your appointments and sales grouped by staff member and location. Now, this is a great report to show you an overview of how your business is performing. So we recommend running this report retrospectively, so at the end of a day, a week or a month, once a sale for that period have been accounted for, and you can also choose to view the report for a specific date range, location, and also a staff member. So you also have the option to show your totals with tax included. So if you don't want to include tax in your totals, you just have to uncheck the box next to include tax, just like I'm showing you here. The executive summary report is broken into three main sections. So we have customers, and this section is based on the customers or the clients in that period and will report the total customers as well as the number of new customers seen during that specified time period. This is based on appointment information. So for example, what is booked into the calendar. The appointments section, so this is all about your services and appointments booked in for that period. This is based purely on appointment information, again, what is booked into the calendar, and it doesn't reflect any sales information. Now the sales section, so this is based exclusively on invoices or sales that were raised during that period. Now let's learn how to interpret customers and the appointment statistics. Customers shows your total customers seen during that period and how many customers you had. So the total number of unique customers that had appointments in that period, and customers that visit more than once will only be counted once. So the new part, so this total is the number of unique new customers that had appointments in that period. So for example, customers that have never had a previous appointment with you. Now the appointments section, so this section contains information about your bookings. So this includes the total number of bookings and how many of those were online bookings and how many services were booked as part of those bookings. So this report also contains 4 key calculations. So we've got the retained. Now this figure shows the percentage of appointments where the customer has a previous appointment. The rebooked, so this figure shows the percentage of appointments where the customer has a future appointment. So please note that the percentage in the executive summary is based off appointment percentage and not based off client percentage. So let's say a customer had 2 services and rebooked 1 service, it would show in the executive summary as 50% rebooking. The average visit, so for each booking in that date range, how many days until the next booking? Converted into a per annum figure. And the average value in the executive summary is showing the average value of total appointment. So the total number of appointments, and just know that this figure isn't taken from the actual amount paid on the invoice and doesn't include discounts that were applied to that sale. So to get the average dollar sale from the invoice sale, you will need to manually calculate that using the invoice total and the customer's total like I'm showing you here. To view up-to-date rebooking rates for individual customers, we recommend viewing the client retention report, which we will go over a little bit later in this course. Now, appointments not invoiced. This is the value of appointments that have not been invoiced. This is calculated by adding up the value of appointments where the invoiced from the appointment schedule report shows an N. As part of the executive summary, you'll be able to view a summary of all of your sales in the given date range. And this is broken down into services, products, and packages sold, discounts given, and any refunds issued as well. To get more insight into your sales, including specific services, product performances, you can also check out our sales report, which we will speak about in more detail shortly.